An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant, taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality.
Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny.
Yeah, take your carcass and get out of here.
There's no need to shout.
We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you.
Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there.
Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
So you want to know about the recruiter? You have a flying machine, do you not? Yes, I know about that. Go back to the landing area and someone will meet you there.
I need to find... Hold on. You spoke... Oh, come on. You spoke with Lady Rento and learned that Yukong isn't actually much of a confidence man. He asked her to sponsor him as an actor. She suggested that he might be hiding in the Scholar's Garden. Okay. What's this? Mysterious East. Scholars know little about the culture that lies across the glass ocean. The tribes of that land have a sizable amount, and those trade caravans do not follow a circuitous route. Follow what? Through enlightened people. I'm tired of reading. Let me just take the EXP, man. These stories aren't very interesting. I need to find this guy. It's not the servant, is it?
Such a string of improprieties. Spirits have tricked his mouth into mocking him.
Wow, that was the servant? We need to find somebody who's fake. Tong Wei is one of them.
I hope you're not here to pester me. I'm a very busy, important, and educated man, you know. All manner of studies. The history of dramatic systems, applied theology, and, celestial integration. All of these are vital pursuits of knowledge. Not that you would understand such lofty matters.
Celestial integration. You made that one up.
Celestial integration means just that. It's integrated, celestially. Thus, the relationship between the heavens and earth is one of integration and, celestial. It's a very advanced field of research. It would take several lifetimes to understand it properly, which is why my position as a scholar is so irrefutable. Oh, I doubt it. You don't look the type for heavy reading.
No, but I am, and I certainly haven't heard of you.
Of course, none of my books are published yet, but as a scholar and a respected one, I will most certainly pen some marvelous books someday.
Wouldn't you have to have written several books to be a respected scholar?
Well, yes. Unless your theories are astoundingly brilliant, which is the case with me. Well, it's the application of the study of theological things, isn't it? For instance, knowing about spirits and then finding a use for that knowledge. Well, no, not really. This is the study of applied theology, not the application of studied theology. That's something else entirely.
Yeah, why don't you tell me the history of...
Well, you see,
I can't wait to get out of this area.
Into
this is
several
boring.
Systems, and I study the history of those systems over time, how they've changed, and that sort of thing. Well, there's the new system, of course, but everyone knows that. Then we have the old system, which, as you may surmise, is no longer in use. That's a brief summary of my latest work, at any rate. Oh, it's all very complex, and I really don't feel like describing it to you at any length. That's how you know I'm a scholar, you see. An unwillingness to share all the information I have.
You are creative Yukong, aren't you?
Of course not. I'm... Ah, dread. This isn't working at all. How did you know?
Yeah, let's call it a hunch.
You're here to hunt me down, then. Lord Rento has it in for me, and I figured it would come to this. I don't suppose running would do me any good.
Yeah.
I was unjustly accused. I simply petitioned Lady Rento for some silver to support me as an actor. Patronage, it's called. She agreed, but her husband flew into a rage when he found out, and now I have a death sentence on my head. It's not fair, and if you were a decent person, you'd help me get out of this city instead of taking me in. It's the only way I'll get clear of Lord Rento's wrath.
Yeah, do you have any proof?
You need more proof than my pathetic attempt to pose as a scholar? How about the fact that Lord Rento was out of town when I bilked him? Not that anyone but Lady Rento will confirm that for you. Still, it should be apparent that I'm not some great confidence man.
Yeah, I agree. I'll help you instead of collecting your bounty.
We should go see Captain Sun right away if you're sure. Is now a fair time to go down to the gate to get me out of here?
Yes. No, get me out of here.
The only easy way out of this city is through the gate that Sen is guarding, and he's looking for me. However, if I disguise myself as a mercenary and sneak past him, I might just get away, but you have to help me by distracting him. Just tell him that I've already escaped, and I'll get away just fine. I can't imagine what might go wrong.
I'll probably have to fight him, but whatever. You know, I'm trying to get that Way of the Palm credit, so that's all that really matters, I guess. Kind of sucks.
Citizen, I hear there is progress in the search for creative Yukong. A scholar ran out of the Scholar's Garden after talking to you. Tell me you have good news. How did he get past me? He couldn't access a flyer. What is that man doing?
He's an idiot.
Are you certain he's gone? Would a bit of silver jog your memory? What do you say?
Oh yeah, my investigation made it clear that he had already slipped away. Haha! Puns.
Look at that tart swinging her hips for that mercenary. I can't see how Yukong slipped past us. Did he bribe one of my agents somehow? Well, the Imperial Army has more silver than some confidence man, if you take my meaning.
A fumbling twit over there is your man. He's not worth covering for. Damn, but I want this, like, positive thing, man. Maybe I should just resign and I'm not gonna have the open palm style. This is too much work. I don't really care about this guy, and he turned around like an idiot. If I could get the money, even though I haven't been spending on anything, I could get stronger and stuff. Yeah. What do you guys think? I know you guys can't really answer, but I mean, if you are watching this, let me know what you would have chosen. I was thinking about letting them walk right by, but damn, what's he gonna do? Break dance right in front of the guy? I mean, come on. I'm already irritated.
What? That mercenary? Let me have a look. Ha! Would you look at that? Uncovered by a dedicated servant of the Empire.
That will teach me to trust one of the Empire's hounds.
Here's the expanded bounty. In light of his successful capture, I'll overlook that the man almost made it out of the city. Is there anything else that the Imperial Army can do for one of our fine citizens? Of course, I can give you some extra information on the bounties.
Nah, I'll be ready
Right
to
you
go.
are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
Yeah, screw that guy, man. Oh, I got
Her
the...
own master died at her hands, and she had fellow students. If you think you've seen this person...
Oh, I got the fist for that, but that dude was really
you must report it
irritating.
to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
I'd be honored to seek your guidance.
I have no instruction to give. If you want to catch my eye, you need to show me that your skills are far beyond the norm. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
All right.
I want to hear that you're... What? For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
I'll figure it out as long as we, whatever.
I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Sure.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
Alright, that was quick. Can we run through this whole thing in one setting, or will they dismiss us halfway through? Because that would suck. All these damn loading screens are so irritating.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential. You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Let's just move on to these fights, man. I mean, whatever they give you, I'm gonna be able to beat it, whatever.
4 students test their skills against 1 master.
Okay, that's nice. What the hell? Beat him in barely 2 hits.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Longsword!
Spaghetti sauce? Okay. I gotta fight a dragon. Oh, okay. This is weird. Did I make it? Did I do what I was supposed to do?
Can Silver Phoenix surpass Hapless Han and leave the qualifying division?
You dealt with Han very well. I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kai Lan, the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think. He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kai Lan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild. The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kai Lan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
All right.
A wise decision. Very wise. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Queen. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Yeah.
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it. What do you need? Do not be gone too long. Kana may well rise to become the Silver Division champion while you're away.
Whatever, I'll whoop his ass too. Yeah, I'm kind of sick and tired of doing this. I'm gonna talk to the Inquisitor. Maybe they'll send you on different missions. I'll finish the fights and become the champion or whatever. Oh, I ran into the wrong place. I'll finish the fights and become the champion or whatever, but it's the last time I went through this way and it was cool, but what I remember happened is that there was just a story that went on with the being spotted by those special people guys. The Guild. So I'll see if I can activate that story again, but otherwise I want to see what the other guys have. Oh, so you have an interest in the Lotus Assassins. Very few people risk our attention by seeking us out in public. Damn your face! I find your bold nature refreshing, but we under Death's hand recruit only the very best. All others are cast down before us. You've already spoken with my counterpart in the arena, but his priorities are different than mine. Tell me why you have sought this out. Well, I want to join the Lotus Assassins. We're not a club, you simply petition for admittance. In fact, I find it hard to believe anyone could be so audacious as to look me in the face and make such a brash statement. But your point is well taken. You have shown some inkling of promise merely by drawing our attention, but that alone is hardly proof of your worth. Obviously, we require some type of test, some proof of loyalty before any can join. You must prove yourself useful to us before we will even consider you. Yeah, how can I prove my worth, honorable master? What do you want me to do? There's a small problem I intended to deal with. A minor annoyance, but one that should prove a good test of your value to our organization. Judge Feng of the Ministry of Harmony has made a habit of openly defying our order. In the past, we have tolerated him, as few pay his accusations any heed. But Judge Feng has a rather unsavory reputation because of his degenerate appetites. Most have dismissed his warnings out of hand until now. Yeah, what's changed? A certain minister named Sheng is coming to make his annual report. Sheng has information about certain activities of our group we wish to keep from the public. If Judge Feng learns of these activities from Sheng's report, he may have enough evidence to cause real problems for us. We would have to take drastic action. But we prefer to deal with these things before they become problems. I was going to do this myself, but this is a good opportunity to prove yourself. That's one solution, I suppose, but a true Inquisitor would probably seek out a more subtle solution before resorting to something so base and vulgar. Seriously? Okay. Mr. Sheng is staying in a new ministry hostel in the wealthy district of the city. Judge Feng spends most of his time in that arena watching the fights. Oh, okay. The ultimate goal is to prevent Minister Sheng from delivering this report to Judge Feng. How you accomplish that is up to you, and is the true essence of the test. Remember, an Inquisitor is not a common thug. We leave that to the executioners. We know that disgrace is far greater punishment than death. Do not expect any help from the Lotus Assassins with this task. You will have to prove you can succeed on your own before we will even consider you for our organization. Alright. Perhaps, perhaps not. In any case, I wish you luck in your endeavor. Remember, don't let Sheng give his report to Judge Feng. We will be watching you from afar. Once you have completed your task, I will meet you back here. Okay.
You know, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem.
Yeah, what's your plan?
My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Feng conducts his business. All of Feng's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him. An offering given as a sign of respect. A bribe, some might call it. If we replace Sheng's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Feng would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Sheng's report.
Turtle eggs? Are you serious? Where are we gonna find turtle eggs?
I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
You have turtle eggs? Here? After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be ripe. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems to consider. For example, how will you sneak past Sheng's guards to make the switch?
We should just kill Sheng. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
Oh, yes.
And while we're at it, we could kill Fang, and his guards too. Unleash rivers of blood in the streets, all in the service of the Lotus Assassins.
Now that is how you interrupt the bureaucratic process. I'm all for it.
I think Zoo was being sarcastic. Yeah, so what's your plan?
I am no coward, but there is already more blood on my hands than I can ever wash clean.
You know this. I have no plan for you, no easy answer. But working with the Lotus Assassins is a bad idea. No good can ever come of it.
We really don't have any choice, Sue. It's the only way we'll ever rescue Master Li. I don't like the idea of causing trouble for Shang. Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shang. Or anyone else.
Maybe you're right, Dawnstar. I just hope that in the end we don't sacrifice everything for the sake of one man. Even if he is your beloved Master Li.
It's up to you how we handle this. But remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs. They're more subtle.
Let me ask again.
I can't believe my luck. Yes, I think you need somebody like me to keep your camp in order while you're off. Turtle egg soup, perhaps. Now, there's a thought. Where did I put those turtle eggs? As you say.
I plan on using the turtle egg method because it might be interesting.